Last
there's
time.
a there is a mystery about Qatar.
Yeah.
Why does America care so much about Qatar?
Sure.
It should be neglected entirely because
Yeah.
America
Yeah.
is allied,
Yeah.
supposedly, right, with
Yeah.
Saudi Arabia.
Yeah.
So America does not need Qatar strategically.
Yeah. If anything, you could say, oh, why don't they just do Bahrain or Oman or
Bahrain
whatever?
or even just anywhere on the Saudi coast.
Yeah.
It's just as close.
Yeah.
Okay, to Iran. If you're saying, oh, they need to
Yeah. Yeah.
strike Iran,
Yeah.
uh, sorry,
Yeah.
okay, it's not really necessary. So
Yeah.
they don't need it for strategic location, and they don't need it for oil
Yeah.
because first of all, we have our own oil,
Yeah.
which dwarfs anything they have in the Middle East,
Yeah.
and we have other options in terms of strategic basis. So there really is no
Correct.
satisfying explanation for why Qatar is playing such a prominent role in world events, other than the fact that Qatar or the Al Thanis have something to do with Ishmael.
Yeah. Well, let's read about House of Thani. House of Thani, if you read see it says, Al Thani family can be traced back to Mudar ibn Nizar, a claimed descendant of the biblical figure Ishmael. The tribe moved from the Najdi town of Ushai a settlement northwest of Riyadh, and settled at the Gebrin oasis in southern Najd, present-day Saudi Arabia, before they moved to Qatar. They settled in Qatar in around the 1720s. Their first settlement in Qatar was in the southern town of Sikak. From there, they moved northwest to Zubar. Notice this whole history of moving around. The family is made of three main branches: the Bani Ali, like children of Ali, Bani Hamad, and Bani Khalid. As of the
Yeah,
1990s, the early 1990s, number of family members estimated to be about 20,000. They own significant properties in the Mayfair district of London, estimated quarter. Okay, 200, da, da, da. Yeah, the area has acquired the nickname Little Doha. Rulers. The first one is Sheikh Mohammed bin Thani, Emir of Qatar, 1851 to 1878. And they have a bunch of these guys. Al Thani, Al Thani, Al Thani, Al Thani, Al Thani. Yeah, the guy now is Tamim bin Hamad Al Thani. Yeah, this guy that you see in the news. Family tree. Let's see. But how do they go back to Ishmael? How do they? Let's see. 1 second. Oh my God, this is whole family. All these people. Hold it. Okay. Yeah. Back Mudar ibn Nizar. Let's see. Mudar ibn Nizar is the traditional eponymous ancestor of the Mudar, one of the most powerful northern Arab tribal groupings. History. Uh-huh. The tradition states that Muhammad was the son of Abdullah ben Abdul Muttalib, whose name was Shaybah ben Hashim, whose name was something. It goes all the way back, all the way back, all the way back. And then the last guy, Ben Ismail, Ben Ibrahim, the friend of the compassionate with the sea, as in the friend of God.
yeah,
So it's like Ibrahim and then Ishmael, and then this guy Kedar, who came out, the Kedarites, the ancient Arab tribal
yeah.
confederation, centered in the capital of Dumat and Jandal in the present-day Saudi Arabian province of Al Jawf. So that which is like North Saudi Arabia. This is where they're from. So he says, uh-huh. It's giving you the history, and then it says, before later consolidating into a kingdom that stretched from the eastern limits of Nile Delta in the west till Transjordan in the east and covered much of southern Judea, then known as Idumea, the Negev, and the Sinai Peninsula. So basically, these dudes are like supposedly yeah, from Ishmael.
So that's the only explanation that makes sense to me.
Interesting. I did this. I didn't. I much didn't know this. It's crazy. Hmm.
I had heard that the Qataris had some special they
Yeah.
claimed connection to Ishmael.
Yeah.
I heard I never I can't say that I read about it. I don't want to lie,
Yeah.
but somebody told me, probably somebody who was a little more familiar.
Yeah.
Could have come from Lowell. Lowell was very knowledgeable about this.
Possible.
Uh,
Yeah.
so
See, there's this whole map of here. Uh, yeah, Muhammad. So me, I'm just looking for like Tribal. Oh, this is all tribal leaders and stuff. Ancestor. Here it goes. According to Arab genealogists, Mudar was the son of Nizar ibn Mad ibn Adnan. This is kind of more like interesting. A well-known story is told of how the brothers divided their heritage after their father's death. It's like two half brothers, Iyad and Anmar. After the father's death, resulting in Mudar gaining the epithet the Red. Interesting, right? Who's red? Who do we know is the Red?
Asa of Trump.
Asa. Because he received his father's red tent. Mudar settled in Mecca, was buried in Al-Raqa, where his tomb became the site of the pilgrimage in later centuries. Mudar had two sons, Ilyas or Alyas, or Elijah, and Ailan. Through his sons, Ilyas was the ancestor of Banu Hudchail, Banu Asad, Banu Tamim, and Banu Kinana, which includes the Quraysh, the tribe of Muhammad, and early caliphs, while Ailan was the ancestor of the Qais tribes. The Mudar and Rabia recorded in Central Arabia and the Arabic histories of the pre-Islamic period. The kings of Kindite kingdom bore the title of king of Mad, or Mudar, and Rabia, and they played a role in the conflicts with the Yemeni tribes, southern Arab tribes. Interesting. And this Kindite kingdom, Kindite, refers to the role of the nomadic Arab tribes of Mad, 4th century BC to 6th century CE. Basically like central Saudi Arabia.
Yeah.
Today's Saudi Arabia. This is basically where the Arabs are freaking from. They're not from Syria, they're not from Lebanon, they're not from...
No.
They're just from this freaking peninsula. That is it. That's their home. They have to go home. Go home, Steve. Go home, go home, go home. You don't have to take this. You're going home. And no, it's not Jordan. You know, people say, oh, Palestine's Jordan. No, it's not Jordan. No. Jordan's also Israel. Okay.
So Brother Asaph and Uncle Ishmael, right?
Fascinating.
He's trying to maybe Brother Asaph's trying to kind of like calm Ishmael down, maybe, in various ways, with Asaph's, because Asaph is famous for knowing how to talk and Asaph knew how to make deals.
Yeah. Yeah. Yes. He was good at,
He was good at talking. He was good at convincing. Okay, so maybe if Trump is Asaph, and we've been guided by people who are smarter, who are more knowledgeable and more intuitive than we are, and they've certainly made a connection between Trump and Asaph. So let the good part of Asaph cook, as they say, right?